For me, it just sort of ended up liking this shoe for reasons that I didn't think I would. Hey everyone, welcome to the Tailgate. I'm Brian, the host of this little show. It's cold outside, what I thought was a balmy 40 degrees, but the wind's going a little bit, makes it feel a little colder. Today I want to talk a little bit about the Salomon Sense Ride 4, which I currently have on my feet. This little video is not a complete review, but more just some general impressions and how I felt about it as a trail runner and overall adventure shoe. So I was a big fan of the Salomon Sense Ride 3, and in fact I put 450 miles on this shoe and really loved it. I took this thing everywhere with me, all through my neighborhood here in Maryland, all through the West, climbed mountains with it, just kind of went everywhere. It was just this really great shoe, and I had really high hopes for it. And what I found with this particular brand and shoe is that I get good value for money, and that's what I really need. I just need to pay anywhere from $100 to $120 for a shoe that I know is going to get me 6 to 9 months worth of running, hopefully longer. Maybe the Sense Ride 4 will pick up and get me 500 miles, and this won't happen, but we'll see. And initially on the trail, I really loved it. I really felt that it was pretty light and pretty nimble compared to the Sense Ride 3. In fact, I mean, I'm no expert here, but just sort of feeling both shoes together in my hands, it's pretty apparent that this one's a little bit lighter. But what I learned about this one as a trail runner was that, yeah, it's light, and I felt it primarily in the bottom of the shoe here. Man, this felt really light, and it felt like the ground was closer to me than in the Sense Ride 3. I always felt really protected in this shoe, but this one, I certainly felt it. And so my impressions early on within that first 100 miles of using the shoe was that this was something that was designed for people who wanted to go fast. It was a little bit lighter, but for me, it just sort of ended up liking this shoe for reasons that I didn't think I would. In the end, I had to scrap it as a runner just because my knees started to hurt really bad because I'm an old guy, 55 years old, and I can't really afford to run in a shoe that's gonna make me feel bad. Like, it's a great all-around lightweight hiker. I mean, I've put probably 200 miles of hiking in on this thing, in and around my local neighborhoods, all through the West, where I'm from in northern Utah, and it's such a great shoe. It's really light, and it does everything that you need it to. And since my family travels in this thing a lot in the summertime, it's a great travel shoe. It's easy on and off with the lacing system, and I kind of like it for that particular reason. You just pop it on, go do your thing. As a sort of travel tourist, it makes a lot of sense to be able to have a really functional shoe that can do a lot of different things. So just didn't work for me as a trail runner. Got a little bit annoyed that this little thing popped off early on in my experience with the shoe, and I never sewed it back together. And this part came out within the first 100 miles of the shoe's use as a trail runner. Wasn't too pleased about that, if I'm being totally honest, but overall, a great lightweight shoe that'll get you doing a bunch of different things. So thanks for watching this video, and I'll see you in the next one.